Tonight I'm reviewing from St Peters Brewery in Norfolk. Actually, Suffolk, isn't it? Oh well, just shows you. It's that part of the world anyway. So it's their English Pale Ale, malty and nutty aromas with citrus notes and a crisp finish. 3.8%. On the back, it does say an English Pale Ale with a robust bitterness from using 100% Goldings hops at 4 stages of the brewing process. This results in a golden, clean tasting and relatively dry session beer. So, I'm ready for this. First one of the day. Good evening. First beer of the day. Well, actual beer. I did an alcohol-free review earlier, but it was rancid. Yeah, I didn't even drink it. I had to pour it away. I drank about 20 sips and that was it. And I don't pour beer, anything away if I can help it, but I just couldn't drink it. It just was not my cup of tea. It wasn't really, really nasty. It certainly wasn't an Aldi, but twice as nice. But it certainly wasn't a decent beer, that's for sure. So, good traditional beer from St Peters. There we go. Yeah. I tried to look at... I was watching the end of Eurovision last night when they were doing the scores. And when UK got nil, I'm like, the lot of you. They've always hated us anyway. So stuff them. Let them struggle without less money off the UK, and let Germany and France prop up the other 27 countries of the EU, because that's what's happening. That's what will happen. Yeah, the end scores were quite interesting when the public votes came in. I know, I can't stand it. I don't even know why I put the bloody thing on. I think I only put it on because you mentioned about the whoever it was. So yeah, golden pour, good carbonation on this. Just over an inch of head. Nutty, citrus aromas. Malty, it certainly is malty. Yeah. No, I'm not doing 3 strong ones like last night again. That was too strong. Yeah, it was a little bit too strong. I start off nice and calm. Just a nice malty beer. No, he didn't do it. He didn't do one. So I sat waiting, and he didn't do one. Then I fell asleep. So I think that's how I avoided my red card, because I went upstairs, put TV on while the wife was busy doing the cakes, and apparently I fell asleep. My son stayed in our bedroom. Telly was on, Eurovision was on, and I was gone. Yeah, I'm not surprised as well, because them beers were really, really strong. I think it was the 13.9% one that just wiped me out. I can't even remember what order I did them in there, to be fair. But these things happen, don't they? You know, you have a drink and you drink too much and you forget. But it was nice. They were nice beers. They were damn nice beers. Sometimes I wonder if I give them the full duty, and I sometimes wonder with lives whether I'm not giving enough attention to the beers. Oh yeah, a lot of drinking. Good evening. It was a good chat, wasn't it? Yeah, from what I can remember. I can't remember a lot of it, to be fair. In fact, I can't remember going up the ass. I can remember being very, very angry at the score for the UK. And but that's nothing unusual for the UK. It's definitely me. Definitely the USB cable. Good evening, mate. Definitely the USB cable that got water in it the other day. That I think that had issues with this computer. Turn the computer on today, and it's been fine. In fact, I'll turn it on again just to see. The only problem is now I've got no internet to the shed, so now I'm looking at putting and basically a super long bloody extension cable from the house all the way down to the shed with one of them plug-in jobbies in, and then run an Ethernet cable off the plug-in into this computer and seeing if that works. I'm going to do a test. If it works, and then I'm actually going to get it sorted, and hopefully I should get full-on decent internet. No, it's working. No, I reckon it was the rain the other night, because on that side of things I had to have the door open with it sticking out a little bit, and I reckon rain got in, it went down, and that's what caused issues. I just missed that comment then. I've had that with things blowing off. Good evening, Lee. So from St Peters, it's their English Pale Ale. I'm not sure if you can actually get this in supermarkets. I got it from online in their mixed discovery box, which, to be fair, is a decent discovery box. No, I bet you won't. So malty and nutty aromas with citrus notes and a crisp finish. That's what it says. 3.8%. So quite a low ABV beer for me, to be fair. First actual alcohol of the day. It must be off the website then. Very malty on the nose, on the taste rather. Malty at the front. Not getting any nuttiness at the moment, to be fair, which is really strange with me. I think it was going on about one of the contestants that was a bit tidy or something. Not that I know 100%. Never actually got around to watching it. Yeah, 3.8. It's a nice starter beer. I will go on to something different. It's not been a bad day. Ended up cleaning up this morning because the wife did so many cakes this weekend. So I ended up cleaning all the kitchen up, doing the washing, cleaning the front room, and then doing all the cleaning pint glasses in the shed and all that, and killing the wasp's nest. I went in the beer room in the other shed earlier. We've had an issue with mice in there or rats, I don't know. So I put the poison down, and the poison's been alright. Good evening, matey. Pint of can of Stella. Sunday blues. I don't really get Sunday blues these days. Not that I'm in a good job, so it's this time last year. Fucking hell, I was steaming by this time on a Sunday now. Absolutely steaming. And obviously I didn't do live reviews then, so no one would have known how badly I was steaming wise, but I was steaming. Good evening. From the brewery, St Peters Brewery. I got it when I ordered the mixed discovery case. So yeah, I went in there earlier because I'm going to set up a super long cable from the house to the shed. I went in there and I moved some boxes, and there's this buzzing. And I looked, there's a bloody wasp in here. I thought, bloody hell, how's he got in? I looked up, there's a wasp nest on the ceiling. So I got my cable out, and then I stood on the edge of the shed and moved things out of the way. And then I got a brush and chucked the brush at the wasp nest. 3 times I missed. On the 4th time I got it good. Shut the brush and then ran up the bloody garden as fast as I can. And I've left the door open since. Hopefully the queen wasp or whatever it is has done a run in there. I've smashed the wasp nest anyway. Flipping things. I'm not keen on wasps. I'll go in tomorrow with go and get some wasp spray tomorrow night and go in and do some spraying and hopefully kill off any remnants. Bloody things. Yes, not keen on. Yeah, the computer's working great. There's no smells coming from it. It must have been the water that came down that connection because that 5 meter cable is dead. So that must have caused the issues. I'd rather the cable be dead than the yeah, than the computer. The computer's working fine, albeit no internet. So I will have to do some sorting out. I need to get the internet to the shed and get it up and running properly. I need to get some new plugins. You know how you get these plugins where you plug it into your electric and you have Wi-Fi and that? I need to get one down here, but a modern one. Yeah. Wait till I'm going to do some more brewing this week because the temperature's going to warm up. And when I do, there's going to be some bubbling like one. And then when the temperature does warm up, they should all bubble away quite nicely. I need to actually check them both. I'll check them both tomorrow night. I'm not doing it tonight. The Vimto's still bubbling. The lid on the barley wine, there's a minor split in the lid, and it hardly ever bubbles, but it's fermenting. And the Imperial Mild's fermenting. In fact, that's going quite nice. No, yeah. The Imperial Mild's, because I've got a fleece wrapped around them as well. They're quite snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah, it's just bubbled away then. There, yeah, bubbling. Pato Banton. So nice this beer. Good carbonation on it. Amber looking pour. Little white head. Malty on the taste. On the nose. Very subtle on the nose. Not much on the nose, to be fair. Nice to see Craig doing a live chit chat. Just a shame that I've had to clash. I hate clashing with people, but what can you do sometimes? For some reason, this stupid bloody computer's not turning off. You click on the start button and it's not doing it. Well, maybe I click. Oh, there it is. Oh, now it's crashed. Oh well, never mind. Good evening. That one. Just turn it off. Yeah, so the computer's working. It's a bit tetchy, but it is working. So one will get internet sorted out this week, and one needs to sort the shed out anyway. It's a hole in here at the moment. It's not as clean as I would like it. I've got bags of wine to get rid of to an old friend of mine, old workmate, and oh, still not getting the nuttiness from here. Good evening, South Wales, Mr. Goathead country, isn't it? You're from South Wales as well. The Cyprus routine. I need to check this bloody Cyprus routine out. $5 days to 21%. So using turbo yeast in a beer wouldn't be an issue, you don't think? Or a wine? Because I might do that rather than using any normal yeast. Just bang turbo yeast in, something really high ABV yeast. Because if it doesn't affect the flavour in any way, shape, or form, just increases the ABV or gets the most out of the sugars. Because obviously the sugars, you want to get rid of the sugar, don't you? You want it to be as strong as you can, really. If you want a strong beer or a strong wine. I think next time I get some PayPal money, I'll get some strong yeast. Plenty of headroom or boom. Yeah, I've already had that with the Imperial Ginger Barley Wine. Yes, it already breached. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that also with the Imperial Russian Stout at Christmas, the Love Brewing one. That spewed all over. And it was so... It's one of them where you could do with a 40-litre bucket and brew to 25 and have that extra 15 litres spare. Oh, is it? Usually when you brew, if you brew a wash, they really do kick in. They do. So good to hear it bubbling. What's my favourite St Peters beer? That's a real toughie. The Christmas beer is absolutely amazing. The Christmas one, oh God, it's amazing. 7%. It is tough. You've got there, is it the old style porter? That too is amazing. The cream stout is also amazing. Good evening, Craig. I hate clashing. And good evening, Tad. So yeah, very much a traditional beer. Favourite one, I would say the Christmas ale just nudges it for me. I do love the plum porter, don't get me wrong, but the Christmas ale has got both flavour and ABV, and it just nudges it for me. One does hope that the new owners of St Peters don't knacker it up and you know, keep things as they are, but improve it slightly. Do probably more craft beers, but leave the traditional side as it is, because the traditional side is good. One always wonders when breweries get took over that they don't get ruined. Same with Fuller's, I suppose. So this being a Suffolk beer, is this near your neck of the woods, Craig? Mr. Kent Beer Reviews, obviously. I know it's down that area-ish, or somewhere near that area. It's really bad that I don't know that part of the world. Yeah, I was cooking my dinner watching. Yeah. It ended up half decent. I gave the wife all the big roast taters and hers were a bit solid. Mine were fine. Mine had all the small ones. I think I really gave her the wrong plate, bless her. She still ate it, so all's good. We need to start going out and buying some food. We haven't got hardly anything in the house at the moment. I don't think our cupboards have ever been so low. Ah, Jake's neck of the woods. So is Suffolk not near Kent then? Just from Ireland. They eat a lot of taters in Ireland. King Goblins on draft or on bottles? Green King. Green King is at Bury St Edmunds. Suffolk is in the Ipswich area. Ah, right, yeah. I know it's not far away from Great Yarmouth and that sort of area. Had 6 King Goblins. We ought to do a King Goblin challenge. 10 King Goblins. That'd be something. Any problem is, once you've had 3, you'd be pissing all night. Favourite meal of the day? Well, I never have breakfast. So I like a breakfast, but in the morning I can't be asked to cook. Kent is south of the Thames. Oh, right. So below London then. Oh, the Old Tom challenge. Yeah, that'd be really interesting. Yeah. I'll get the beers one day. I'll get them sorted out, Margate. I mean, I like bacon and mushrooms, I do. Or sausage and mushrooms, carbs, sausage and mushroom carbs, but it's just cooking in the morning. I can't be done with it. When I get up in the morning, I just want a nice cup of coffee. Rightio. Not far away from what's on the south side of the Thames. Chessington, theme park and Thorpe Park are near that area, aren't they? Well, just shows you what I know. Nothing. I usually go up about 5:30 and I leave at 6:30 to go to work. 6:30, 20 to 7 at one workplace and 6:10 at the other workplace. But I still get up at 5:30 because if I set the alarm different, I still would wake up early. So I religiously. Margate's a theme park, isn't it? Sure it is. Might have to do some theme park. Might have to say to the wife, we might go down to Margate and at some stage. Dreamland Margate, yeah. I'm sure they've got a big wooden coaster there, an old-fashioned wooden coaster with somebody who sits in the middle. Sure they have. I'll have to have a look on South. Yeah. Sad fact is, a lot of the UK theme parks are in decline. We need a big theme park in the UK. We need a Disney, really. It's a shame it went to France. Could we afford to go in the UK? I don't know. Do we get the weather? No, we don't. We need indoor theme parks. Yeah. I don't think that Paramount one that's supposed to be in Kent will ever even happen. It's been supposed to be happening for 10 years now, and they still don't. They're still in the planning stages. So I can't see it ever happening, despite some of the stuff you see on the internet. So 22 minutes in, Scenic Railway. Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Can't fault you. I haven't been to Great Yarmouth for a while. We're supposed to be doing some stuff this year, but first my car getting wiped out, and then last week the wife's car getting wiped out. It's not been the greatest start to the year, really. It was. I've still got all the roller coaster tycoon games. In fact, I've got roller coaster theme park games on every single console that I own. I don't think there's a roller coaster game that I haven't got, either legitimately or illegitimately. Barry Island. Yeah, sad, isn't it? Sad to see these theme parks. We had American Adventure in Ilkeston, not far away from me. Good theme park, closed. Got took over by the wrong people. They didn't market it properly. They should have sold it to someone like Alton Towers, the people who owned Alton Towers. I'd have reckoned it had kept going. It was a great theme park. Sad. So, amber looking pour, good carbonation, white head, on the nose. Citrusy on the nose. Certainly malty and citrusy on the taste. I did not get any of the nuttiness, which is really weird because I get nuttiness. How was the head? I can't remember. I fell asleep. I went upstairs, put Eurovision on. I think I must have fell asleep not long after. I think I watched the scores, ranted, and then fell asleep. But yeah. They really do hate the UK. And I hate the politics of it all. No, didn't go red card. Fell asleep. Wife come up the stairs, put telly on. I think we were both shattered and fell asleep. So All's good. Yeah. What's happened to Leicester today then? I don't know. I've not been watching anything. Guinness West Indies Porter. A very, very decent porter from Guinness. A good supermarket porter in the least. They've bottled it, have they? Oh, well. In some ways, it'd be nice to see them go in the Euros, but they didn't do much last time around either, to be fair. Lost 5-0 to Man City. Ooh, get in. What's your team? Everton, isn't it? Is it Everton? I vaguely remember the teams, vaguely. So, for anybody watching this for an actual review, yeah. Oh, there's some left in. Jesus. Only a drop. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. So, out of 5 for this, for me, very much traditional beer, malty, citrusy. Did not get the nutty element, to be fair. Very easy going, good pub beer, and 3.8%. It is what it is. Yeah, you can tell the bottle's a million miles away, can't you? It does help that it says St Peters there, though. Out of 5, Bud Light. Out of 5 for me, probably about a 3.9 out of 5. Yeah, not a bad beer. Right, I need to end this and come back with a second review because I didn't mean to go for 26 minutes. That's what you get for yakking. Back in a minute. Oh, cheers. Or 2 minutes. It won't take me long.